was built between the years 1506 and 1626, so it took 120 years to build this basilica. And then just outside of the St. Peter's Basilica is St. Peter's Square. This is where the Pope usually addresses the Catholic world. And the significance of St. Peter's Square and Basilica is this is the location where St. Peter was actually buried. And it sits just outside the Vatican City, where the Sistine Chapel is also accessible.
Hello, history lovers. Today we delve into the deeper side of Italy as we compare the technical advancement and the architectural infrastructure of the ancient Rome versus the modern Rome. Join us as we highlight the journey so far. Ancient Rome versus modern Rome, a journey through time. Rome stands as one of the most significant cities in human history, embodying both a rich past and a thriving present. This documentary will explore the contrasts and connections between daily life in ancient Rome, when the city was the heart of an empire, and modern-day Rome, a bustling European capital. Through this lens, we will delve into societal structures, culture, politics, architecture, technology, and everyday routines, illustrating the profound evolution from antiquity to the present. The cityscape, from marble to modernity, ancient Rome. In its prime, ancient Rome was an architectural marvel, famously described by Augustus as a city he found brick and left marble. The city was adorned with majestic temples, grand public buildings like the Colosseum and the Pantheon, aqueducts, baths, and intricate road networks. Its forums were the epicenters of public life, where politics, commerce, and social interactions took place. The Via Sacra and other major roads connected all parts of the city to the empire, reinforcing Rome's status as a hub of power and culture. Modern Rome. Modern Rome preserves much of its ancient legacy while evolving into a metropolis. Historic sites like the Colosseum, Roman Forum, and the Pantheon still stand, now amidst contemporary urban life. Modern infrastructure, including bustling streets, highways, and public transport, intertwines with these ancient relics. Today, Rome is not just a relic of history, but a vibrant city of fashion, arts, and business, showcasing a dynamic contrast between the ancient and modern. Daily life and social classes. Ancient Rome, the daily life of Romans varied significantly based on social class. The elite enjoyed lavish lifestyles, residing in spacious homes known as domus, with access to education, politics, and culture. The plebeians, common people, lived in more modest apartments called insulae, often cramped and dangerous due to fire hazards. Public baths were essential for both hygiene and social interaction, and forums were central gathering places for the city's political and commercial life. Entertainment was also a vital part of Roman culture, with gladiatorial games, theater, and chariot races drawing massive crowds. Modern Rome. While social stratification remains, life in modern Rome has become more democratized. The rise of the middle class in post-World War II Italy created a more equitable society, though class disparities still exist. Public services, healthcare, and education are more accessible than they were in antiquity. Daily life now revolves around modern conveniences, cafes, restaurants, shopping districts, and bustling urban neighborhoods like Trastevere and Testaccio. While entertainment has shifted from gladiatorial combat to cinema, soccer, and contemporary arts, the tradition of gathering in public squares, piazzas, for social interaction endures. Food and dining. Ancient Rome, Romans took great pride in their cuisine. The diet of the common people was largely based on grains, legumes, vegetables, and bread. Meat was a luxury for the wealthy, who could afford exotic dishes such as dormice, ostrich, and elaborate feasts often depicted in Roman literature. Wine was a staple, enjoyed by all social classes, though the quality differed based on wealth. Meals were communal events, and Roman feasts, known as convivium, could stretch for hours. Modern Rome. Italian cuisine has evolved, yet retains deep connections to its ancient roots. Modern Roman food is heavily influenced by its history, but with new flavors and globalized ingredients. Staples like pasta, pizza, and dishes like cacio e pepe and carbonara have become synonymous with Roman culture. Markets, bakeries, and trattorias echo the Roman emphasis on fresh, seasonal ingredients. Wine remains central to the culture, but coffee has also become a defining feature of modern Roman life, with espresso bars dotting the city's streets. Politics and power. Ancient Rome's political life revolved around the Senate, the assemblies, and the powerful emperors. The Republic had a system of checks and balances, but as the empire expanded, emperors like Julius Caesar, Augustus, and Nero wielded immense power. Corruption, political intrigue, and assassinations were rampant. Citizenship was a prized status, offering legal protections, voting rights, and access to public offices, though this was mostly reserved for freeborn males. Modern Rome. Modern Rome is the capital of Italy, a parliamentary republic with a president and prime minister. The democratic process allows all citizens, regardless of gender, class, or background, to participate in governance. Today, Rome is also a center of international diplomacy, with numerous embassies and international organizations.